For years, fans have known Ashton as the fun-loving, energetic star from hit shows like That 70s Show and 2.5 Men. But few knew that behind the scenes, Ashton was dealing with something deeply serious. It all started when Kutcher was unexpectedly diagnosed with a rare autoimmune disorder called vasculitis, a disease that affects blood vessels and can cause severe inflammation, pain, and even organ failure. The actor admitted that the illness left him temporarily unable to see, hear, or walk, a terrifying experience that forced him to reevaluate everything he thought he knew about life and health. In an emotional interview, Ashton confessed, "I woke up one day and couldn't see. I couldn't hear, couldn't walk. You don't really appreciate how important these things are until you lose them." His words sent chills through fans who never imagined that the actor who once seemed so full of life could face such devastating circumstances. At first, Ashton tried to hide his diagnosis from the public, determined to continue working and maintain a sense of normalcy. But as his condition worsened, he realized he could no longer keep pushing himself at the same pace. He started to withdraw quietly from Hollywood projects, canceling appearances and stepping back from the camera. Sources close to him revealed that he wanted to spend more time with his wife, Mila Kunis, and their children, cherishing every moment of family life rather than chasing fame and fortune. This wasn't about giving up, it was about acceptance. Ashton began to focus on healing physically, mentally, and spiritually. He spoke openly about gratitude, resilience, and finding peace in the smallest of things. But even as his health slowly improved, the scars of that dark chapter never truly left him. When Ashton finally shared his story publicly, the reaction from fans was overwhelming. Social media exploded with messages of love, prayers, and support. Many people who have battled chronic illnesses themselves praised Kutcher for his bravery and honesty in opening up about his journey. One fan tweeted, "Ashton Kutcher's courage to talk about his diagnosis gives me strength. He's more than just a celebrity. He's a real inspiration." And that's exactly what Ashton has become. A symbol of hope for millions who struggle silently. But even with all the love pouring in, his latest message has taken an even more emotional turn. Recently, during a heartfelt moment, Ashton hinted that he might be saying goodbye to acting altogether, choosing instead to focus on health, family, and personal peace. In a reflective video that circulated online, Ashton spoke candidly about how his illness changed his perspective on fame. He said, "I've realized that life is fragile. You can lose everything in a blink. The lights, the cameras, the fame. None of it matters when your health is gone." His words sounded almost like a farewell, not just to his fans, but to the Hollywood lifestyle he once loved. Rumors began to swirl that Ashton might retire from acting entirely, choosing a quieter life away from the red carpets and flashing lights. Friends close to him have said he's spending most of his time with Mila and their kids, living simply and focusing on what truly matters. And honestly, who could blame him? After all he's endured, Ashton's priorities have shifted, from being a Hollywood star to being a devoted husband, father, and survivor. Throughout Ashton's battle, one person has stood by his side with incredible strength: his wife, Mila Kunis. The two have shared one of Hollywood's most genuine love stories, and Mila's dedication during Ashton's illness has touched millions of hearts. Sources say that Mila became his rock, managing family life while Ashton underwent treatments and therapy. She encouraged him to speak out about his illness, hoping that his story could inspire others facing similar challenges. In a rare moment of vulnerability, Ashton once said, "I wouldn't have made it through without her. Mila gave me hope when I had none." It's clear that their bond grew even stronger through the pain, turning tragedy into a story of unconditional love. Even as Ashton steps away from Hollywood, he's channeling his energy into something even more meaningful. Through his nonprofit organization, Thorn, which fights against child exploitation, Ashton continues to make a difference in the world. Ashton Kutcher may be stepping away from Hollywood, but his legacy will live on, not just through his iconic roles, but through his strength, compassion, and unwavering authenticity. He has taught us that even in the darkest moments, there is hope, and that saying goodbye isn't always the end. Sometimes, it's the beginning of a new, beautiful journey. Ashton Kutcher's light will never fade. It will continue to shine through the people he's inspired, the lives he's changed, and the love he's shared with the world. If you found this story inspiring, make sure to subscribe to our channel, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with your friends, because stories like this remind us what truly matters in life.